Oh, it's time for a video. Hi everybody, Willie here from Willie's American Guitars. You know, this isn't going to happen very often when we have two 1962 ES-335s. It's hard to imagine the marketplace before the Beatles hit. Do you know when the Beatles first played on the Ed Sullivan Show that they, for that hour they played, there was no crime recorded in New York City? Like the world stopped in some way, and that's when the real explosion came. That, I think it was either 63 or 64 when they came out. That was, you know, most people saw it in black and white. Before that, Gibson was a very small company. In 1962, guys didn't buy a dot neck 335 because they wanted to be Hendrix or Clapton. They weren't around. They weren't on the scene. Or Keith Richards or George Harrison. They bought them for other reasons because they were the finest guitar made. I mean, that was it. If you wanted a great guitar, you got a Gibson. In 62, you know, there's a little bit of change in the Mickey Mouse ears here. This guitar, being an early 62, is a dot neck inlay. This guitar, being an early 62, is PAF pickups. This guitar also has a little more of that Mickey Mouse ear. Here, you wait there, I'll be right back. That comes out like that. And as the molds they used to hold it in place when they glued in the center block and glued in the top, those molds got smaller and smaller with time as they tightened them up and kept that in. So these are both pretty much Mickey Mouse ears because they're 62. By 63, 64, those ears got smaller. Block inlay, dot inlay, PAF pickups, patent sticker pickups. That is, once they got the patent number they had requested, they immediately put it on their pickups so you wouldn't copy it. Both of these are original owners. This one here, this dot inlay, came from the original owner, and I did a video and showed you this, but here is our previous owner playing this guitar. And I just want to show you, that was not a rock band. That was him, Bob, playing this guitar, and he loved this guitar. Hopefully you can see it through the glare of that cover, right? And then there's all this like hang tags from when it was new. There's paperwork in there, how to operate the pickup. You know, it was the 60s. The professional attention. This guitar has been adjusted for professional usage, light pick attack, and which enables the guitarist to fully develop and use his technique. If you use a harder stroke on your pickup, you might want to have it adjusted by a responsible service center. And then there's other things, how to operate the bridge, which was still relatively new. All of that came on this guitar. This guitar is completely original. He loved it. He played it. Look at the back of the neck. We're not hiding anything here, but he loved it. He played it. And this came from his widow, and it took her a while to let this go because this was Bob's guitar, and it was every weekend did jobs for him. All the knobs are original. It has an original stop tail in here. It's a Bigsby, which was, you know, not uncommon. The Bigsby, the Stratocaster, really influenced a lot of Gibson buyers to buy a Bigsby, so they too could do this. Right? It's cool. These are patent sticker pickups. There isn't a great deal of difference. There's some minor differences, and patent applied fors just sitting by themselves are worth thousands. Thousands, yes. This 1960 Gibson GA18 amplifier. It is their version of the Princeton. these pickups are both known for is that upper mid-range articulation. They are both with a Bigsby, and this is a fantastic guitar. Now let's go back to the dot neck. This 1962 dot neck also has hang tags. We knew the owner of this guitar. He brought it in for servicing. There's a note in here from me from 2017 just saying, yeah, this is cool. It has hang tags in here. It is factory refinned. So here's what he told me. I remember this. He said he wanted to put a Bigsby on the guitar. And so, because again, this is the thing. It was about 67 when he had this. He drove it from Iowa over to Michigan, not that far, and dropped it off at the factory, wanted them to install that. They call, ring, ring, you know, we could refinish this whole thing for you. And it is refinished, but take a look at the top. Come in on the camera on that and look at some of the wood, like the wood grain in here. It's just gorgeous. And we're going to look at the back of the headstock next, and you can see there's an operation ID back there. It's way underneath the finish. I don't know if you can see it, but that would be the only indication that you would be able to tell that it's been refinished at the factory. It's a gorgeous color. It has that yellowed binding, so it's been around. He told me, his mouth, his words. I had this done in 1967. They refinished the guitar. They added the Bigsby for me. The tailpiece is still in here. And then they put chrome covers on the PAFs. That's why this is cheaper. This is a fantastic buy. We just heard the other one, the patent sticker. These are patent applied for. Neck pickup. Killer guitar, really. A stunning guitar, nice color, nickel hardware here. This is chrome, these are real PAFs. That makes it a bargain. Half the guitar's value is in just 2 pickups. It's crazy, but it's true. And nice rounded neck. There's not too much difference in the necks. It is rare that we see 2 versions of 1962, but it is an interesting part of vintage history. The dot neck, one of the most legendary guitars out there, the block inlay. Eric Clapton played a 64 block inlay cherry red guitar in their classic colors, both of them, of cherry red, both one owner guitars. So there, we'll look back at this video, and I'm going to remind you that I said these are undervalued. These will continue to go up in value as they have for 40 years. These are really cool guitars. So that's all. I'm going to let you go with that, and we will set these down, and the next video I do will be done on this Collings guitar. But we'll get to that in just a minute. Do come back. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to call us, come in, and spend some time with these guitars.